Hey, what's up everybody? This is that iMac G4 that I showed in the pickups video. And, not a whole hell of a lot to show, but I'm going to show it anyway just so I can get it out of the way. Make sure that I have the video done, and I can do whatever the hell I want with this thing. Because I don't bank on keeping this thing forever, for very long, honestly. Um, Partially because of something I'll show here. Well, I won't show it, but I'll just say later what the problem with the computer is. But so this is just an iMac G4. It is a pretty cool design. I like it. Let me see if I can get a little bit better lighting. Not really. Yeah, here it is. Just I know I have this set up in a weird spot. It's just for doing this. Arm works just fine. You can move the screen all around, lift it up, rotate it, put it down. It goes down pretty low. It looks sort of weird that way. But yeah, mine is a little crooked, or it can go a little crooked. You can see it's crooked. I can straighten it out. So this is in pretty good condition overall. I've seen some that are beat up and yellowed pretty bad. There is some sticker residue up there, but that's pretty much it. The clear frame is a little scratched up. The arm's in pretty good condition. Back's in good shape on this display, and though it feels really interesting, it is a little bit dusty from being in storage since I got it. And you can see the way that arm works. A good old TN display kind of makes it pointless. So, I mean, it is pretty cool though. There's your little indicator light, and there's a microphone on it right there. DVD drive, which actually you can bring that door down with your finger. And there's a serial on there. I can't get around to the back. I can't walk around this right now. But I'll show. There's the USB. There's power button. I don't know what the hell that is, to be honest. I think it's FireWire. It's hard to tell from back here. They changed the layout of the ports multiple times on this computer. There's USB there. I think that's Ethernet or phone jack. One of those is Ethernet and one is phone jack. Power supply. Oh, there's FireWire, two FireWire. Audio in and out, and then the lock. I don't know what the hell that other thing is. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's the mini DVI or mini VGA. I was going to say, what the hell is that? Sort of interesting. On the later models, at least on the 17-inch model, they removed the screws along the display here, which makes it look nicer. So, pretty cool design on this computer, gotta say. But doesn't mean it's very useful. But it does look cool, that's for sure. I know a lot of people that'll buy these things just as display pieces, and I just don't have the room for that kind of shit. I keep my furniture pretty minimal. iMac, this has the older font on it versus, I don't have a comparison for this, but I have, like, there's the newer font. I can't really see that whatsoever. But they changed the font on these things at some point, but whatever. Right now I'm using just Apple keyboard with it. Not a Pro keyboard, just their white one that they had. This came with later G4s and G5 systems and Intel. And then I got a Mighty Mouse. I do have the old white, just one button mouse, but I didn't get it out for this, and it's infinitely more useful to have the second click. So, yeah, specs on this computer. I'm trying to think of a way to set this up to do this video. I didn't really look into this before I made the video. I was just kind of going on a whim when I did this. I mean, you could do... you aren't seeing shit that way. The thing that I thought was maybe I could set it up here. And then tilt the screen that way. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we got it that way. It's gonna be awkward for me to play it or use it like this, but it's fine. Specs on it, I'll have to have a look myself. This is running Tiger, and I have Jaguar on it as well. I'm not sure if I'll show that in this video or not, but I do have Jaguar. It does not look like Tiger because I've modified it myself. It has an 800 megahertz PowerPC G4 in it. This is the higher end model of the first revision from January of 2002. 768 megabytes of SD RAM. System profiler. 256 kilobytes of L2 cache. It's got a 60 gig hard drive, which is failing. I can tell it's failing. It's multiple times. Every time I scan it with Disk Utility, it shows errors. I've repaired it multiple times using external sources. I have to repair it over FireWire, partially because it's something that I'm going to show next, but the hard drive is failing. I just know it is. It just is failing. So once it's failed, I don't really want to have to open this damn thing up because I'll have to redo the paste on it, which probably is a good idea, but I really don't want to have to do that. And opening them up is a bitch anyway. The whole thing has to come from the top down off, and just in layers you gotta take shit out. So it's a bitch to open these things up. More so, I'd say it's harder to replace a hard drive on this than on the, like on my Intel white iMac. But anyway, has a Sony CD. Now when I got this thing, the guy said that the DVD drive didn't work, which is partially true. He was trying to use it with DVDs and it was doing nothing because it doesn't have a DVD drive. It just does not read DVDs. It plays CDs fine though, and I mean it even says right here CDRW, and I mentioned this in the pickups vid. It's just a CDRW drive. It has nothing to do with DVDs, so that's why that doesn't work. Graphics, gotta go quicker. GeForce 2 MX, 32 megs of video RAM, a 15-inch screen, no airport card, although I did. Is it in here? Do I have that card? I do. I'll show this. Fuck, it's gonna be a bitch to show, but whatever. Where are you, airport? Here's a piece from my iBook G3. Where is it? And here's the hard drive from my iBook G3. It might actually still be in the computer. Let me have a look at this. Airport card. Airport is turned off, but okay, it's still in the computer. I was gonna say, I do have the airport card from my iMac, or not my iMac, my iBook G3 from 2003. I have it in this computer. I need to remember to take it out. I thought I already did so, but I didn't. Good thing that I ended up doing this vid, or I would have thrown the computer out with that in it. But it doesn't detect any of the networks here anyway, so it's useless. Already 8 minutes, shit. So, yeah, that's it for specs. 2002, it's a 15-inch, obviously. They made a 17 and a 20-inch of this as well. Don't have the speakers that came with it. It's just the built-in crappy speakers, which, I mean, they are really crappy. I mean, like, horrible. I don't know how well it's going to pick up on video, but I'll just play The Police here. This is a great song, but I don't even know if I'm going to get copyright on this thing, because it sounds so shitty that I'm not sure if it's going to even detect it. I don't know how well you can hear that, but it's very quiet, and it's just, there's nothing to it. It's just flat. But that's a great song. Anyway, games I got on it. I did not do the OS 9 thing. This computer actually could run OS 9 completely natively, and that may be something to look into, but I really don't care too much. If you want to see the stuff that I've gotten to work with classic mode, you can look at some other videos on my channel that I've done about these Mac computers. Like I had an iBook G3 that I showed a lot of stuff running on, and I showed a G4 iBook that I still have running the same stuff. So, and it doesn't, there's no reason to show it on here because it's identical. Shadow Warrior doesn't work, Redneck Rampage works, things like that. Anyway, I know this is kind of weak, but whatever. I have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I hope to hell that I have the disc for this. Random. I do not have the disc for this. Shit. I can get it though. Let me just turn the screen this way. I need to plug in a USB flash drive, which has the disc image on it. Actually, let me just do this. Just for the sake of sake. It is USB 1.1, so it's horribly slow. I remember, I've had this computer for over a month now. Month and a half. I got this August 30th. And that's why I did not want to have that thing. Okay, this window is fucked up. Anyway, I found what I was looking for. I have the disc. See, I got this computer, and when I was trying to install on it, because the failed hard drive, or the failing hard drive, oh, it was a bitch. It was a bitch to install on this thing, because of the failing hard drive, the verification. And I was interrupted a lot trying to do so. So, it took me a long time. Fuck, okay, I'm trying to set this up. There we go. That should be fine. If it isn't, I'm sorry, but I'm not fucking with this. I made a video on my 24-inch white iMac that I had, but it was all fucked because the life cam's a piece of shit. So I just trashed that thing. Anyway, these are the settings I have on it. Medium texture quality, medium res, which is 800 by 600. Animated textures, particles, and disable distance fog are on. I run this game on a PowerBook G4 and it runs the game flawlessly. It doesn't run too well on my iBook G4, though. And it runs pretty mediocre on here, as we'll see. Free skate. Now I am pretty shitty at this game, just to let you know. So if I don't do that well, if I suck, then don't worry about it, because I do suck. Okay, that's a little loud. Okay, I don't even remember my controls in this game, actually. I have custom controls set up for this game. Okay, it's the... I think this is like the Tony Hawk 2 control scheme that I put on it. Yeah, see. I'm used to, like, skate where I can turn midair effectively without doing another trick. Because I'm holding the key down.